Hi guys, and welcome to this chapter on price action. So today I'm going to be using the S&P 500 weekly time frame to explain, what exactly price action means from my own perspective as a trader. Okay, so in terms of price action, what exactly am I talking about? Now, I view price action as the direction in which the market is going. Okay, at least for a beginning stage. This is the kind of price action you actually want to be looking at. In what direction is the market going? Some form of more advanced price action might be head and shoulders, double tops and double bottoms, but I'm going to be talking about that in the subsequent chapters of this course. But for this stage, price action is simply the direction of the movement. Okay, in what direction is the market moving? As you can see, the S&P 500 is moving in an upward direction. Even a 5-year-old can tell that this market is pretty much moving in an upward direction. Okay, that's basically what price action is about. And so basically, the market is trending. And one of the key characteristics of an uptrend, you might want to write this down. One of the key characteristics of an uptrend is its ability to make higher highs. I'll take that again. Its ability to make higher highs and higher lows. Now, what does a higher high and a higher low mean? So basically, a higher high is simply when we make a leg to the upside, we make a high, and then we pull back, and then we make another high, which is higher than the previous high. So this point right here is a higher high because it's higher than the previous high. Okay. Also, the market needs to make what they call a higher low. Think about it. If something is moving continuously to the upside, it must be able to possess a characteristic whereby it is obvious and evident that the market is going to continue heading to the upside. So as a trader, the number one characteristics of an uptrend, it's its ability to make higher highs and higher lows. So I'll take that again. As you can see, this high is higher than this one, and this low is higher than the previous low, which is here. So as you can see, every time we make a higher high, we make a higher low. And every time we make higher highs and higher lows, the market keeps on going all the way to the upside. But as you can see here, the market tried to make a higher high, okay? But well, you can see technically this is a higher high, but then we pulled back and came back down and made a lower low from the previous low. At this point right here, this uptrend is pretty much in jeopardy. This simply says to me that, price action is pretty much saying to me that this market might be having doubts, second thoughts, okay? Simply stating that, we might probably want to start heading to the downside, okay? But as long as this market continues to make higher highs and higher lows, then we're good to the upside. But once we come into a scenario where we're making equal highs and same lows, and in this case, this is equal highs and lower lows, okay? That simply says to me that, okay, this market this uptrend is in jeopardy. Ideally, we should have come in here somewhere and made a higher high, pulled back and made a higher low, and continue in the zigzag form all the way to the upside. But that didn't happen. Okay, that wasn't the case in this zone right about here. So this market has been ranging in this zone for about probably, this is a weekly chart, so it's probably been in here for about maybe 30 weeks, which is pretty much a very long time. So yeah, that's pretty much what price action is about, and I just explained to you what an uptrend price action looks like. Now, what does a downtrend price action look like? So I'll just take you a little bit to the left of my screen. You will notice that the reverse is the case. Every time we're coming down, we're making a lower low, lower high. Okay, we're making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, we're supposed to come and put in a lower high and make a lower low, but that didn't happen. As you can see, we came in and put a lower low, and we went in and put in equal highs. And then we tried to make a lower low, but that wasn't happening. We came in and made a higher low. At this point, you ought to know that this downtrend is now in trouble, and we're most likely going to head to the upside. And as you can see, that is exactly what played out. At this region right here, you can tell that the market was pretty much in trouble. This downtrend was just saying that, I'm not really sure about this downtrend anymore, because we started to make equal highs, okay, and higher lows. Okay, we now started making higher highs and higher lows. So at this point, this was the trend reversal. So we went from this downtrend there's a period of consolidation slash trend reversal, and then we started to see this massive uptrend that has lasted since the year of 2009. So this uptrend has pretty much lasted for the last 10 years plus. So ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I mean by price action. I've showed you what an uptrend price action looks like, and I've showed you what a downtrend price action looks like. And the most, why I'm really stressing on this is because whenever it is I open up my chart, price action, if you read the manual properly, okay, the beginning of this course will tell you the 4 key technical indicators that I always look out for, and you realize that price action is pretty much number 1, okay? I need to know what direction this market is heading in before I even do anything. Are we heading in an upward direction? Are we heading in a downward direction? If we're heading in an upward direction, that means my bias will be to the upside, looking for potential buy opportunities. Okay, but if we're looking at making lower lows and lower highs, my brain is pretty much going to be pointing in a downward direction. Okay, so the third type of price action, or rather the third type of market movement, is known as a sideways movement, whereby we're pretty much just trapped. Okay, just give me a moment. I'm going to pop out my tool and I'll show you what I mean. So at this point right about here, okay, I'll just clone this real quickly. Pardon me about that. Clone that here, bring that all the way to the downside. You can see that this market entered into this region and we're just making, just doubling up and double bottoming, doubling bottoming, and the doubling, whatever is doubling. It was just doubling, like it didn't make any sense. It was just hitting here, coming back down. This market was pretty much trapped. We were not making higher highs and higher lows, neither is it making higher lows. It's not making lower lows, neither is it making lower highs. So basically, it's not going higher, neither is it going lower. It's just pretty much trapped in the range. Now, at this point, you really want to be careful as a smart money trend trader, because the market is not committing to any direction. Okay, I usually like to wait for the market to commit to me in a certain direction, and as you can see, I was either waiting for the market to break lower so we know, okay, maybe the trend has changed, or for us to break higher. And as you can see, as we broke higher, we kind of like closed above it, peaked back down, but as we broke higher and started to head higher, you can see how the market pretty much swung into full momentum, bullish momentum, and it just started going all the way to the upside. But those are the 3 kinds of market movements you want to look out for. Are we making higher highs and higher lows for an uptrend? Are we making lower lows and lower highs for a downtrend? Or are we just simply moving sideways? So these 3, indicators are the first thing you want to identify on the chart. Okay, it's the first thing you want to identify on the chart. What direction is this market moving? Okay, guys. So I'll catch you in the next chapter, where I'm going to be talking about, what am I going to talk about next chapter? Okay, probably Fibonacci. Okay, stay tuned for Fibonacci. Okay, don't get scared. Fibonacci it's not that complex. I'll break it down and explain to you how you can use Fibonacci as part of your trading. All right, guys, see you in a little bit.